Welcome, welcome, friends, to episode 56 of Storytime Yoga. It is so nice to have you here. I'm going to look at our comments there and we will invite some friends on. It is so great to have you here for episode 56, my friends. We'll see who's available today. All right, friends. Hello to Catherine and Rhonda. Thanks for joining today, friends. Today is episode 56 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. And today we have a lovely book. It is in the Howard B. Wigglebottom series, and it is Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns to Listen. What a great story and lesson we have today. Andrea has joined us as well. Hello, Andrea. All right, if you're watching live, please do put hashtag live, hashtag busy kids in the comments. If you're watching the replay, hashtag busy kids, my friends. And as always, the links to purchase today's book, Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns to Listen, will be in the comments if you're on Facebook. And I'm going to drop those in there right now, friends. And if you're watching on YouTube, friends, the links will be in the description. All right, we're dropping those in now, friends, into Facebook. The links will be in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And friends, if you do watch on YouTube, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is Breathe With Me Yoga. We would appreciate you subscribing and supporting us there. And you will get notification every time we go live on YouTube if you do subscribe. Michael is here. He says, hi, have a great class. Thank you so much, Michael. All right, friends, and our exciting news, friends, is that Lindsay Costello, executive of Zyia Activewear, has sponsored Breathe With Me Yoga and Storytime Yoga. Let's see over here. Erwin has joined us. Hello, Erwin. Andrea says hello. Hello, Andrea. It is so great to see you, my new friend. All right, friends, so Lindsay Costello, executive of Zyia Activewear, has sponsored Storytime Yoga. So we are wearing Zyia Activewear today, or I should say I am. Miss Avery is not with me today. She has the day off from yoga, or from Storytime Yoga anyway. All right, friends, so if you love the activewear that we are wearing, then I will also drop the link for Zyia Activewear. It is a direct link where you can go, I'm going to drop that in right now, where you can go to purchase leggings for women. You can purchase men's activewear. You can purchase children's activewear. Miss Avery will be sporting the children's activewear soon, my friends. Okay, friends, we are going to get started. Let's see who's over here. We have some more friends that have joined over here. Michael Koss says, good morning, Miss Mel. Good morning, Michael. Thank you for joining. Andrea is giving us a wave. All right. Thank you, friends, for joining us on this lovely Friday. I'm going to invite you all to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, my friends. And we are going to begin class today. Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns to Listen. All right. Come on back to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, friends. We're going to begin class with our bells. So remembering, friends, we're going to sit in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose on the fronts of our legs with our bums on our heels, my lovely friends. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall. Good job, my friends. Nice and straight and tall. Good job, my dears. I'm going to grab my fancy breathing ball here. And if you're just joining us for the first time, friends, this is our fancy breathing ball. And as we breathe in, we make our ball nice and big. And as we breathe all of that air out of our belly, we make our ball nice and small. All right, friends, we are going to start with our first round of breathing. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Remembering that we're keeping those shoulders in neutral position and not hunching them like this when we breathe in. And we're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth or our nose, whichever is comfortable, friends. And remember, if you don't have a ball at home, you can use your hands and follow along with me nice and slowly, friends. All right, our second round of breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. All right, I'm going to invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, my friends. And I am going to step forward to begin our story. We're going to see who else has joined us over here, friends. Steve has joined us and Glenn has joined us. Welcome, welcome, Steve and Glenn. Let's see if anyone has joined us over here on Facebook. I've got Facebook on one side, and I've got one Facebook page on one side and one on the other, friends. So we've got dueling computers here, but I want to see all my friends and give a shout out to all my friends. Remembering, if you are watching live, put hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, please do put replay. We're going to invite some more friends on that we see here. Lots of friends on today. If you have your kitties with you, friends, please do bring those kitties on and do some family yoga together, my friends. This is a great way to get active together with your kids. All right, Howard B. Wigglebottom learns to listen. Let's get started with Howard. Make sure you can see it. Meet Howard B. Wigglebottom. Howard is always in trouble at school because, well, Howard just doesn't listen. Bring him right there. You can see him. Looks like he's yelling and he's got a paper airplane. Oh my goodness, I don't know if he's going to throw that paper airplane. Look at this, Howard. During story time, instead of quietly listening, Howard bounces around the room. Howard B. Wigglebottom, please sit down, be quiet, and listen. That's his teacher talking right there. But Howard doesn't listen. Look at this crazy Howard B. Wigglebottom. He's bouncing so high, he's up to the ceiling. So we are going to do the same, friends. We are going to come and bounce. We have some more friends that have joined. Rick has joined. Andrea says, hashtag live. Thank you, Andrea. All right, friends, I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit there, friends. I'm going to move it back a little so that you can see the top of my head. All right, friends. Okay, so we're going to do jumping squats, just like Howard did in the classroom. Now, I know all of my friends always listen in the classroom, but we're going to have some fun with this. So I want you to come down into a squat, friends, and I want you to go jump, just like Howard, okay? You come down into a squat and jump, and I want to see if you can jump all the way to that ceiling, friends. See how high you can jump, and see if your top of your head will touch the ceiling, just like Howard B. Wigglebottom's. Come down to your squat and jump, come down to your squat and jump, come down to your squat and jump. See how high you can jump, friends. All right, you're all doing a wonderful, wonderful job. Good job, my friends. Oh, I'm going to take this scrolling banner off the bottom. I know that it is distracting sometimes. There you go, my friends. Howard B. Wigglebottom, you are bouncing too close to the fan, but Howard doesn't listen. Oh my goodness, look at poor Howard. Thank goodness you don't have bunny ears like Howard, because he got his bunny ears caught in the ceiling fan. And he is going round and round and round. All right. At lunchtime, his friends tried to warn him. Hey, Howard, watch your step. See, there's a banana peel right here, friends. But Howard doesn't listen. And look what he did. He slipped on that banana peel and all of his lunch went flying. Oh my goodness. We are going to be Howard B. Wigglebottom, and we are going to walk through the cafeteria at lunchtime too, my friends. So, but we're not going to fall, right, friends? We're going to be nice and careful. So you can walk all through your living room. I'm going to go straight back and forth so that you can see me. We're going to do walking lunges, my friends. So you can hold your tray just like Howard B. Wigglebottom and walk. I want you to lunge. I want to see that knee coming down, friends. Walk and lunge. Walk and lunge. Bring that knee right down, friends. Walk all through your living room or wherever you are, your bedroom or your family room or your kitchen, wherever you are right now doing this class. Walk and lunge. Make sure. Miss Mel almost dropped her tray. Make sure your lunch tray is there, friends. Don't drop your lunch. Watch out for banana peels, friends. Good job. All right, friends. lunch, Howard's friend tries to tell him something very important. And it says, blah, 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 blah. That means Howard's not listening, I think. But Howard doesn't listen. Oh my goodness. Look what he did to his poor little friend. He closed her mouth with a yo-yo. He wrapped a yo-yo around her little mouth and closed her. Well, that wasn't nice. Was it, friends? Goodness me. We're going to invite some more people on, friends. If you're just joining us, bring your kids and join us for some family-friendly yoga. All right. Keep your eye on Howard, or try to help, but Howard doesn't listen. You see it right there? Howard doesn't listen. It went boink. It hit the ground and it got Howard right in the eye, and he got a black eye. All right, but look at Howard here. He is doing cartwheels and doing some crazy things. So we're actually going to do triangle pose and pretend to catch the ball, catch that ground ball, okay, friends? So we're going to spread our legs apart. I'm going to go that way first. I'm going to point those toes that way, and I'm going to bring these toes in a little bit. All right, friends, do you remember how we do triangle pose? Who remembers? I'm a little teapot. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. So my spout is the way I'm going to go. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. So if your shoulder's back, we can bring this arm up nice and straight and tall. If it's not back, my arm is here. But what I'm going to do with this hand is normally I have it on my leg right here as I tip. I'm not coming forward like this, just sideways, okay, friends? Right here, bending at the hip. But I'm going to take this hand and pretend I have that baseball glove on and see if I can reach for that ground ball. Can you reach for that ground ball, friends, in your triangle pose? See if you can grab it. I hope it doesn't bounce up and hit you in the eye just like Howard B. Wigglebottom. All right, friends, we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to keep my legs where they are. I'm going to point my toes this way and bring these ones in just a little bit. I'm going to put my arms up because I'm going to sing. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Now with this hand again, I'm going to switch hands and put my baseball glove on this hand now. And I'm going to see if I can reach for that ground ball. Did you get it, friends? Did you reach for that ground ball with your glove? Let's see, friends. And if my shoulder's back, I'm going to put my arm up. Or I'm going to keep it here if it's not. Reach for that ground ball, friends. All right, good job on the baseball field. All right, let's see if anybody over here has joined. Sanjita has joined. Welcome, Sanjita. Remember putting hashtag live if you're watching live, hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. All right, here's poor Howard with his little black eye, my friends. In the art room, the teacher reminds the class, kids, try to keep the paint on your paper, but Howard doesn't listen. So the teacher asks him to take a time out. Look where he got all the paint. This poor friend, first she had a yo-yo around her mouth, and now she's got paint all over her. Howard has painted his friend. All right, friends, let's come to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, and we're going to sit and paint with Howard. So I'm putting this much room in between my legs. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me. I'm going to pretend that chair's behind me. I'm going to lift my arms up and sit back in that chair. Now I can be up here or I can be way down here, whatever's comfortable, and I'm going to bring those arms down and I'm going to paint. Get my paint with my paintbrush and pretend you're painting with Howard, friends. Sitting in that chair, sitting right back in that chair, friends. Stay sitting in your chair with your left-handed, paint with your left hand. If you're right-handed, paint with your left hand. Dip in that paint, and paint your picture. All right, friends, good job. Did you stay sitting down the whole time, friends? Did you stay in your chair pose the whole time? All right. He feels sad. Howard does not like being alone and in trouble. He thinks and thinks about his day. Howard makes up his mind from that moment on. He will try very hard to be the best listener he can be. So he's thinking about his day. See, friends, he was thinking about getting caught in the fan and about slipping on the banana peel and about not listening to his friend. and then about getting the black eye, and then about painting his friend. Oh my goodness me. And here's Howard B. Wigglebottom. He is sitting down and he is sad. So we are going to sit in seated forward bend, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to sit down, friends, and we're going to put our legs right out in front of us, straight out in front of us, friends. And I'm going to lift my arms up and bring them forward. This is how Howard is sitting. He's sitting with his head slumped down. We're keeping our back straight as we're here, friends. We're just bending as much as we can go. So we might feel this on the backs of our legs here, friends, if we have tight legs, and this is good. It's a good stretch if we've been sitting at our computers all week, friends, doing our online learning, or if we've been sitting anywhere else, sitting on those computers or sitting on our video games this week, friends. This is good to stretch out the backs of our legs, my friends. All right, good job. Coming back to our story, my loves. The next day, Howard does listen during story time. He waits for his turn to talk and then asks a question about the story. And see all of him, Howard, with all of his friends there, sitting there, listening to the story. So we're going to do the same. Let's come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor, and let's sit in butterfly pose on the floor, friends. So we're going to sit down and we're going to put the bottoms of our feet together, friends. And we are going to hold those feet and butterfly our legs. Butterfly your knees, friends. And now I'm just going to hold those feet. See, my hands are right here on my feet. I should adjust that camera a little bit so that you can see. My hands are right here on my feet, and I'm just going to gently push my knees down, staying still. This is called a static pose. I'm staying still. I'm not using my hands to push. I'm just using the power of my knees. That's it. We don't want to hurt ourselves. It's easy to pull a groin muscle there. And then we're going to butterfly again. Good job, my friends. Good job. These are all amazing stretches to do after we've been sitting for the whole week, my friends. All right, let's see who else has joined us over here. Let's invite some friends on. All right, we've invited some friends to come and join us. If you're home with your kids, friends, please do come in and enjoy some family yoga. All right, Howard gets a big star because Howard is really listening. While walking home, Howard uses both his eyes and ears to help stay safe. Howard is really listening. Look at that. And you see he got a star as well. So we are going to be that star that Howard got. If you're just joining us, friends, please do comment so that we can give you a shout out. So we're going to come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor, friends, and we are going to stand in mountain pose. And the first thing we're going to do is spread our legs wide like a big star, okay? Spread them wide, 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 and I want you to stretch right from your hips all the way down to your toes. Stretch those legs out, stretch, stretch, stretch right into the floor. Push those feet into the floor, 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 floor. Push, push, push. All right, now I'm going to do the same with my arms. I'm going to stretch them out to the sky, and I'm going to stretch right out through those fingertips, right from my shoulders, all the way out my arms. I'm stretching down into the floor and up into the sky in my star pose. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Keep it active. Keep it going, friends. All right. Good stars, my friends. Good job. When Howard gets home, he listens to his mother, and his mother said, "Please hang up your backpack and clean up your room now." And he says, "Okay, Mom." Howard is really listening. Look at Howard cleaning up his room and hanging up his backpack. And he actually is on his tippy toes hanging up his backpack. So we're going to reach and hang up our backpack too, friends. Let's come into Warrior 3 pose, friends. So I'm going to show you there's just a little bit of room in between my legs. I'm going to go sideways so that you can see me, friends. I'm going to lift one leg and get my balance. We got it there, friends. We're going to slowly bring that leg back, And you can keep your arms on your waist while you get your balance. And you're going to notice your leg drop a little bit because we're going to reach up. Reach up, pretend you're on your tippy toes, and put that backpack on the hook. Good job, friends. And we're going to go to the other side now. So I'll turn around so that you can see. I'm going to lift that one leg and get my balance. And then I'm going to bring that leg back with my hands on my hips. And your leg might come down a bit when you reach. That's okay. And I'm going to reach up, pretend you're on your tippy toes, and reach up and hang up that backpack on that hook. Good job, my friends. Awesome ears, Howard, the squirrel says to him. So Howard gets extra time to play and have fun. So look at him. He's swinging in the tree with his ears so that he can have fun. Howard B. Wigglebottom is really listening. It says, time for a bedtime story. Please brush your teeth first, Howard. And he's listening to his mom. Look, he's brushing his teeth. All right, good job, Howard. We are going to be that tree that Howard is playing in and hanging in with his ears. So we're going to come like this. We're going to spread our legs a little bit. I'm going to lift up this leg, get my balance. And if balance is an issue, I'm just going to put my toes here in tripod. Otherwise, I'm going to lift that foot above or below. Miss Mel looked the other way for a minute. I'm going to lift my foot above or below my knee. I'm going to get my balance in prayer pose. And then I'm going to bring those big tree branches out. Good job, my friends. Pretend that Howard is swinging on your branches. You can sway a bit and pretend that his ears are swinging on your branches. Can you stay up, friends, with Howard swinging on your branches? All right, friends, we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to lift that foot, get my balance. I'm going to tripod here if balance is an issue. Otherwise, I'm going to bring that foot above or below my knee and get my balance in prayer pose. And I'm going to put those big tree trunks out. And I'm going to wiggle like Howard is on me. Can you do it, friends? Can you stay in your tree pose while Howard swings on your big branches? Is it tickly? Does he tickle your big branches? What do you think? Do you think Howard tickled the tree branches? I think he probably did. And says almost all of the time. So there Howard is, sleeping, and he's got one eye open, listening to his mom give the storybook, and he's holding his star and his teddy bear. All right. Good book, my friends. My friends, that was Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns to Listen. And we all know what time it is now, friends. It is time for relaxation. So I invite you to sit down in crisscross applesauce or lay down on your back. And if you're laying down on your back, put your arms beside you with your palms facing up. And if you're sitting in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, putting your hands in your lap with your palms facing up. Relaxing your body, and you can be wherever you like, friends. You can be out on the grass under that tree. You can be in your bed, just like Howard B. Wigglebottom is at the end of the story. You just find a nice, comfy, cushy spot to be laying or sitting. Good job, my friends. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands. Relaxing your legs and your feet. Letting your feet drop off to the side if you're laying. If you're sitting down, relaxing your bum muscles. Just letting everything go and drop. Drop down into the ground, wherever it is you are. And as you listen to the noises around you and let them go, let them fade into the background, whatever those noises are, whether it's noises in your house or noises outside with the wind in the trees or the flies buzzing by or maybe cars driving by, whatever it is. As you let those noises come in, and let them go. You do the same with your thoughts. Let them come in, acknowledge them, and let them go. Tuck them neatly away somewhere beside you, under a rug, in the grass, under your blankie. You don't need to think about them right now. There's nothing you need to do. Slowly and quietly, I'd like you to repeat to yourself inside your head, I am healthy. I am a good listener. Just like Howard learns to listen and learns what it means to listen in the book, we all know how to listen and what it means to listen. We know how good it feels when we don't listen and then when we finally do. When we decide to listen. Do you remember that feeling, friends? Do you remember that feeling of mom or dad asking you to do something, or your teacher asking you to do something, and you have that thought in your head that you want to do what you want to do, but then you decide to listen? Remember how good that feels inside your heart? Place that feeling inside your heart and place that knowing that you have the choice to listen. Place that inside your head. And always, always remember inside your head and your heart that you have the choice. And remember that feeling of choosing to listen. Good job, my friends. And once that's right inside your head and your heart, I want you to send that feeling and that knowing out to everybody around you. Send it to brothers and sisters, moms and dads, neighbors, teachers, friends, and all of the helpers out there, because you know what? It's not just children who sometimes need to learn to listen. Sometimes we adults need to learn to listen too. So let's send that knowing that we have the choice to listen, and that feeling of making the choice to listen. Let's send that knowing and that feeling out to all of those adults around us too, so that we all know and feel what it's like to listen. And once you're done that, friends, I'd like you to bring it back inside your head and your heart. And if you're laying down, keeping your eyes closed, roll to one side, bringing your knees into your chest, just staying there for a moment with your eyes closed. If you're sitting, keep your eyes closed, but just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to wake them up a little bit. John has joined us over there. Welcome, John. And when you're ready, friends, come back up to sitting and join me on my mat. Come to crisscross applesauce or hero's pose, whichever is comfortable for you, my friends. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, bringing your hands up to heart center. We will ring our bells to end class. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, hands to heart center, and we'll end class with namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. What a great job you all did today, friends. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 56 of Storytime Yoga. Friends, it's been a pleasure to spend this time with you today. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga, and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Now, friends and parents, if you are looking for more information on Breathe With Me Yoga, please do go to our page, like our page. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please do check out our Rise to Wellness channels as well and find out what more we can do for your families. We invite you to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, friends. Thank you so much for spending time with us on this beautiful sunny Friday. We wish you well, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Today has been Howard B. Wigglebottom Learns to Listen. And as always, the links to purchase this book so that you can follow along with the recording on your own are in the comments on Facebook and in the description on YouTube, along with the link to purchase Miss Mel's leggings. If you love the leggings that Miss Mel's been wearing, we are now wearing Zyia Active Wear. So please do check that out, my friends. All right, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend and afternoon, my friends. Sending you all love. Goodbye.